Hey guys, Spencer from Volumeter Customs here. Thanks for joining. So after a year of thinking of should I, can I, how would I decided that I do want to do the USD custom fork conversion for this 83 BMW R80 RT, which we're building into a custom roadster. So in this video, I'm going to take you through all the steps that went into installing these bad boys correctly. In order to be able to use the original 333 and the steering stem for the KTM forks, we need to extend the steering tube of the BMW frame. I got this piece machined out and we're going to be pressing this into the frame, then welding it all the way down. Now, you might be wondering why I haven't removed the steering stopper, and the reason for that is because I'm going to use this to position the new steering stopper that now we're going to make. So I've got the machined out ring we just made, and I 3D printed this template which fits perfectly in here. And now we can mark out where we need to cut this in order to make our steering stopper. I cleaned everything and I set up the steering stopper using my 3D printed template. I think it's in good position, so let's tack it in place. I think after some cleanup and the sandblasting, it's gonna look pretty nice. To give some extra strength to the extension we just made, I'm going to weld in this piece in order to reinforce it to the frame. The last thing before I assemble the forks is removing the old steering lock. Now that we've modified the frame to accept the original 333 with the steering stem, it's time to install it. I'm gonna place some plastic outer races just for the meantime, because I don't want to press in the new ones until the frame is coated. It looks like we've done a good job with the steering stopper. Now the next thing would be installing our wheel, but first we need to make sure that our wheel bearings are matching our original KTM axle, and I've gotten these spaces made, so we're going to be using this. And before we install the wheel, we also need to put on our brake disc. And in order to do that, we need a custom adapter, which I have 3D printed, but I mean, I don't think I should be using plastic for this, so I'm gonna use my magic box to transform it into something else. Hey, perfect! Now we've got our adapter for the disc. So we're gonna be installing this on our wheel, and on the other side we're gonna have a metal ring that I just found laying around somewhere. And for a neat look, we're gonna have the nuts on the inside of the adapter. Let's pop in our wheel into the forks. It looks like we've aligned everything perfectly because this was very smooth sailing. And the last step is installing our caliper. and it looks like our measurements throughout the design for the adapter and the wheel spacers have been absolutely spot on, because the disc runs perfectly in the middle of the caliper and also 100% true. Well, obviously there's quite a lot of work left to do, but I'm super stoked with how this turned out. I'm absolutely loving the look. I love the huge disc brake on one side, and I love the empty side of the snowflake wheel to really show it off. It's just beautiful. Yeah, I'm super stoked. One thing we're gonna do, of course, to the forks is a full rebuild, and I'm also gonna be installing some heavier springs and preload adjusters. So stay tuned. We are going to be looking at the subframe in the next video. So if you're interested, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and give a like to this video if you enjoyed it. And please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are and how you're liking this. So thanks very much.